So, first of all, let us talk about Beyonce and Bongo 2, and of course, these allegations that she was left out or scrapped away from Beyonce's Renaissance. Now, I'm not sure why this information is coming right now. I don't know if it's the fact that probably the NDA expired, or maybe there wasn't one to begin with, but I don't know. Anyway, Barbie Ferreira is out there letting us know, unprovoked, that she starred in the visuals for Beyonce's Thick, and she allegedly starred alongside Megan Thee Stallion, and those visuals, according to her, will probably never ever see the light of day. And of course, that has sparked quite the conversation surrounding why that is and why those visuals actually never came out. Now, before I put my commentary on that and on why I feel like they never came out, let me insert what Barbie had to say, and then I'll catch you guys after that.
I literally thought that there are times when I've thought that oh, this is never gonna come out.
Totally.
I did a Beyonce music video 3.5 years ago as well, and it'll never come out. I finally have accepted it.
Wait, that's insane. What is that?
It was during Renaissance. It was like the Thick music video. And it was so cool, and I have accepted. No one will ever see it. But I do tell people I went on Beyonce music video.
Well, of course, you have to.
And they thought I was lying for a bit, and I might still be.
Did you meet Beyonce?
No. I met her though. She invited me to her birthday party after the music video. And I met her. And
That's
you can ask Nadia Lee
iconic.
Cohen. Okay,
She directed?
She directed it. Yeah, we can ask it.
No, that video. Nadia Lee Cohen directing, you in it? You starring in it? Are you starring?
In my head, I'm starring. It was a bunch of really cool girls. It was like Shy Girl, Carmen Electra, Megan Thee Stallion, Precious was in it. Like, it was just all cool. It was like thick bitches, you know? The thick baddies.
She has to put that out.
Yeah, I know.
But I
one
guess
day.
it's over the
It's been
the
like
Renaissance era
almost
is done.
4 years. I swear to God, I have been holding on hope until this very moment. I think
Yeah.
this is when I accept that I'm not going to be in the Beyonce.
Well, there you heard that, you guys. There you heard that. Now, in my own opinion, I don't think that anything about this was personal, about Beyonce not going ahead and releasing those visuals. I feel like it was just a business move, because let's not forget that during that time, the Tory Lanez situation was still fresh, and of course, people had a lot of opinions surrounding Bongo 2. Even now, a lot of people don't necessarily like her, and with the continuous appeals from Tory's team, no one knows what tomorrow holds. No one knows what other information is going to come out in as far as that situation is concerned. So for Beyonce, she might have been convinced by the title swindler to put on Bongo 2, but from a business perspective, it would have been such a liability to have someone who's being accused of lying on her song. Because in as much as the actual court has their own verdicts and stuff like that, the court of public opinion is equally important. And if there's one thing that those people know, it is the fact that, listen, if the public says no, that's a no, okay? And I do feel like at some point she was like, listen, I cannot be carrying this risk on my song. In as much as I would want to support your business investment in this woman, I'm not going to be tainting my brand with featuring her on anything that has to do with me. Because one thing about that woman is she likes to stay stainless, okay? She will not risk something that she has built over the years just to, say that she's throwing some bones towards someone. And so, contrary to what people may think, I feel like this was purely just a business move, okay? It was nothing personal. But let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that. And do you think that in the future she might be open to working with Bongo 2 again, or you feel like, okay, it's never gonna happen? I personally don't think that is gonna happen, at least not in the near future, because it's so much risk working with someone who literally lied on national television and then woke up and decided to play it off like it's nothing, when it's a case that involves someone being locked up for such a long time. Like, it's understandable if you're lying and there are no courts involved, there's no police involved, but if you're able to lie about such a serious situation, what else can you lie about? And no one wants to take that risk, to be honest, okay? But anyway, let's move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about still speaking about Beyonce. It appears her mom had a couple of things to say about her music when asked about the album. Now, the last time we spoke about her on this channel, I think we were talking about, her deleting or removing her merch from her website, where some fans felt like, her album was going to be coming out soon. It appears from what her mom was saying, it's not anytime soon. So those that had the feeling that she was trying to disrupt Drake, it appears that might not be the situation, because the mom was kind of vague with that. She said, well, there's always new music, but it's not coming, today, no, tomorrow. So, yeah, all the hours relax, okay? Beyonce is not coming to distract Judas Degrassi, okay? I mean, Drake. But anyway, I just had to let you know of that as well. Moving on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about, still talking about Beyonce and things that pertain her, let's talk about Kelly Rowland. Now, I take back everything I said about Kelly, okay? And how she's been running around like a lapdog, doing all of these things, coming with the fetching bones and doing all of doing all the dirty work. I really truly take that all back, because I didn't realize that this year is a different year for her. Because no one had told me that after Destiny's Child, she was not even attending all these events anymore. Apparently, this is going to be the first time of her attending Met Gala outside of Destiny's Child. I didn't know that. And the fact that she's only attending when Beyoncé is co-chair or co-host, I don't know, tells me all I need to know. That's what she's been twerking for. You know, that's what she's been dancing for. That's what she's been bone fetching for, you know, for opportunities like this. And I totally do understand her at this point. And I see some of you very mad at me in the comment section saying, oh my God, Kelly is unproblematic. She is problematic. I'm sorry that she has you guys fooled. I used to love her also, and I used to think that she's not problematic also, but how she's been moving this year, and whether you guys try to ignore it or not, she's a very spiteful mother chaka, that one. Very spiteful, and tries to act above it. In fact, all the Essence ladies ain't ish. Anybody, you know, when you talk about Essence, there are those women that come to mind. All of them, they're full of ish. Performative women empowerment, all of them. And if you're mad, I'll give you my address. You can come and fight me. Come and fight me. I'm not changing my opinion. You were crashing out. Some of you were crashing out in the comment section over Kelly, but I'm sorry. She disappointed me so much, you know, this year with the spiteful ish, with the performative ish, vindictive ish that you guys are in denial about. And you don't understand the trauma that I'm going through right now of seeing one of your idols and just realizing how much of a spiteful she is. I was about to call that a big word, but I was like, you know what? Okay. But anyway, so I totally understand where Kelly is coming from. You know, she gets to attend Met Gala right now. Around that situation, the Met Gala, Beyoncé and Anna Wintour, there's another conversation that I want us to have. But I don't want this video to be too long, so we'll talk about that in my next video. But if you watch closely, you will see that there are weird dynamics between the departure of Anna Wintour and Beyoncé being heavily involved, Rihanna not attending, Nicki not attending, Kelly attending, Zendaya pulling out. There is a lot of... if you pay attention. Did something happen? Now I'm preempting. But did something happen between Anna Wintour and Beyoncé? Did she not kiss Beyoncé's behind enough? What exactly transpired? Why was she not attending Met Gala only for her to come back when not me calling Anna Anta, when Anna leaves? What's going on? Anyway, let's move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Let us talk about Halle Bailey. Now, listen, Halle has moved on, and I'm truly happy for her. But it appears DDG fans don't know how to leave that woman alone. Just leave her alone. Because you guys are going down to editing even her blazer, and you now are accusing her of still wearing DDG's blazer even after the breakup. Like, leave the woman alone. Instead of you to pay attention to how cute she looks with her new man, you're out there auditing her blazers. What if DDG is the one who borrowed the blazer? Who told you that that couldn't be the situation? Like, leave that girl alone. Let her be loved by that tall man. He looks like a grown man. He's got that oomph, you know. He doesn't give streamer at all. He doesn't give the Kaizenat or speed energy. It's none of that, you know. And I love that for her. I hope he's not going to be turning around, doing all the drama, because we will not be happy about that. Anyway, let's move on to the next thing that we're going to be talking about. Mona Scott got a warning from Nicki Minaj, and it appears it is coming to pass. Because Love in Hip Hop is allegedly coming to an end, and they kind of announced some, final episodes to the show that would basically wrap up the entire franchise. And I'm like, yeah, sure, they should. Because I blame Mona to a certain extent for the state of female rap right now. Had we never been introduced to that caricature of a black woman through Love and Hip Hop, we would still have some form of substance in female rap right now. So Mona, that serves you right. And allegedly, she was being spiteful because Nicki and that entire Moscato thing that they had going on, they fell out or something like that. And now she was pushing Advovo BBL out of spite, allegedly. But all I'm saying is, yeah, that's good riddance to bed rubbish. Now let's move on. Speaking about the state of hip hop, I've been very stressed because Karisha really is causing my blood pressure to just... Of course, I'm kidding. Because if I don't spell it out for you, some of you would truly think I'm being serious, saying that I've been stressed lately. I'll start to see essays about get a life, find a career, get a job, you don't have a life. All that because I recorded an 18-minute long video out of my entire 24 hours. You are deducing that I don't have a life because I gave my opinion within less than 18 minutes. Some of you are quick to run with that. Get a life, unity, empowerment. It's like you don't know up to now that I don't care for Essence and the fake women empowerment stuff. I don't care for that. Because your ambassadors are not doing the women empowerment movement enough justice. Okay? The PR is very bad because when you have Taraji, when you have Kelly, when you have Lonnie Love at Essence, what PR are you doing? Very vindictive people. And now you blame me. But anyway, back to the story. I'm sorry for the mini rant, but I'm tired of people who praise people who are very performative AF. But anyway, back to the state of female rap, Karisha is letting us know that there are no skips on her album. She said, "My album's so good, not one skip. I'm excited AF." Now, Karisha, what do you mean there are no skips? Unless you are telling us that Spend That is not on that album, because already, if that single is on that album, that's a skip already. That song itself is a skip. So if that song is on the album, I'm sorry, Karisha, of the one out of I don't know how many tracks that you have, the first one that you put out is a skip already. So what do you mean there are no skips? And if this is your bar for measuring what's skippable and what's not skippable, I'm afraid we are yet to see the most interesting album in history. But let me know in the comment section, you guys, what you think about that, okay? Now, I need to go. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for making it this far. Don't forget to do what you need to do. Drop a comment in the comment section. If you want to crash out over Kelly Rowland, Lonely Love, Taraji P. Henson, and all these fake Isen mother chakas, do so. Until my next one, see you.
West. I apologize to Magic Johnson. Jay-Z is Jerry West. He's Jerry West. Ain't Jerry West the logo? Am I tripping? Yeah. Jerry West, he was a good player. He is one of the GOATs. But they basically just whitewashed the whole shit and made the nigga the logo. So now, business-wise, he has a over-inflated importance in the fucking league like he was the guy. But he's not Mike. He's not Mike. He's not Wilt. He's not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's not Akeem. He's none of that. That's what Jay-Z is. Jay-Z is not Mike. Jay-Z is Jerry West. Most of Jerry West, if you ask me, not most, but a lot of what he's known for is what he did after he left the court. Some of the ambassador moves. Him as a GM or whatever the hell he was doing in the front office. That's Jay. Jay's legacy is not only music. It's what he's done with Rock Nation. Rihanna. J. Cole. Utilizing Rock Nation to take over the NFL. That's part of his legacy. Title. He's a businessman. Yes, he was a player. So you know who we gotta say he is? He's Jerry West. It's cool. But he's not Michael Jordan. He's not Michael Jordan. He's not Michael Jordan. We gotta figure out who Michael Jordan is. And all these little, look, I hope all y'all channels that love clip shit, clip up this one. I wanna see the conversation on X. Your boy Hove is nothing near Mike. He's Jerry West. If we're talking about the Mikes of the world, Jay-Z ain't even in that convo. His ass is Jerry West. Get him out of here. Who would be Jordan? I would say Drake is LeBron. I know they don't like each other right now. It's all good. But Drake is LeBron. Why don't I say Mike? Well, Mike is synonymous with being the standard. Mike is the standard. It's hard for me to put Drake as the standard while he's still on the field, dropping 45 like LeBron. How much points LeBron dropped last night? Huh, man. LeBron is out there on the field at 43, throwing alley-oops to his pre-cum. Bronny, catch this nigga. Bang! Crazy. Shit's kind of disrespectful, almost. LeBron is having his way.